So, a quick reminder to everybody: the WNBA draft is scheduled for November 17th. It's going to be on Sunday, 5 o'clock Pacific time for my people out there that's in the East Coast. Central time is 4 o'clock. 2 o'clock for my people out there Pacific time. Why that's important? Because we're going to find out what Chicago Sky will be selected. Now, remind everybody, like I always do, Dallas do control Chicago Sky pick. They got a they're either gonna pick higher than Dallas in the lottery, and Dallas decide to pick swap, which means Dallas gonna get Chicago pick if it's higher than Dallas, and Dallas gonna give Chicago their pick, which is gonna be lower. Now, if Dallas finish higher, of course, the smartest thing for Dallas gonna do is, you know, keep their pick instead of swapping. Now, we will be covering that, by the way. So make sure y'all write that down, mark it down on your calendar because we will be live. I will be covering, breaking it down, see where everybody is selected. Um, I want to talk about this. So Angel Reese, an hour ago, she goes on social media. She dropped a very important message to the. I think it's for everybody, including the haters. The message says right here on Instagram: focus on the results, not for show. Slow grind, living through the good and the bad, but this shit for me. And as you look through the photos, it's her working out. She's been putting her work in the gym with Tim Martin. Very proud of that. She's working on her jump shot, working on different skills. And I hear she's really busting her ass in the gym, really getting in shape. And she's committed to become a complete basketball player, not just somebody that's looking to be in the spotlight and that's it. Look, this is a very important year for Angel Reese and Chicago Sky. And the Chicago Sky future is in balance. It's all going to depend on Angel Reese, number one, whether people like it or not. And we know Camila Cardoso is the third pick, but we know Angel Reese is the face. She's the face of the franchise. She proved that. It wasn't nothing was given to her. She proved it by going out there, showcasing that she not only does she belong in the league, she's one of the best players in the league. So there's no debating that. It also going to depend on Angel Reese hard work. She has to go out there. She knows that she's gonna have to put in the work. I mean she didn't get her off handouts anyway. Um, look, bottom line is this. I like the mindset. Keep the mindset because don't waste your talent. Don't waste your talent. Take every single day. Maximize your 24 hours every single day. That's what I want her to do because not only is her becoming a better player and sharpen up her skill set as an all player that I and I'm interested to see the results. Speaking of the results, that's all I care about. She don't have to necessarily go on social media and do what people want her to do. Everybody wants her to make a mixtape and show footage of her working out. We don't have to necessarily see it. We just know when it's time to get on the basketball court, she got to go out there and show the world what she's capable of doing, what she's about, and that's all you can really do. And that's for everybody. You don't have to live your life and do what other people want you to do. You make decisions and you live your life based on what's best for you, not with everybody else. In this social media world, everybody wants you to do what they want you to do. Um, talk about what you want them to talk about, and it don't work like that. Do what's best for you. So that's a young 22-year-old that she still haven't gotten everything figured out. She's still young, wet behind the ears. It's a lot of stuff she gonna learn that she don't know as of today. One thing I do know is this, and she do know that in order to get to where you want to go, you have to put the work in, and that's what she's doing. Chicago Sky, as far as the coaching, Tyler Marsh. No, there's no update on Tyler Marsh press conference. As far as we know is he's the head coach. I don't know any specific details yet about the assistant coaches. We don't know everything about the roster yet. I think they want to go ahead and get a coach before the draft lottery, and then after the draft lottery, there is going to be y'all can't forget December. You have the expansion draft. You have the expansion draft where the Golden State Cowboys they get to select. I don't know particularly how many players. I think that you get one. Yeah, I think it's one each team. You get a particular one each team. Now the teams are, or I think how it goes is they get to keep like six players. They get to select six players off their teams that are untouchable. So we're gonna see how that go. But my question is this: as far as that, what I'm still trying to figure out. All right, so say you have players on the team that's restricted free agent. Does that? I mean, what did it mean for players that are restricted free agent? That's what I do want to find out, and we'll be looking into that. If you're a restricted free agent, for example, like Kennedy Carter on Chicago Sky, and you have and Chicago have her bird rights, which means she's not completely off the books for Chicago. They have the bird rights. So, all right, so for a player like Kennedy Carter, if she's seen, if she's labeled as untouchable, I think so. I mean, I think that'll make sense. Not 100% sure. That's why I asked the question, but I'm pretty sure there's somewhere I can look it up because I've been trying to look it up, but I haven't gotten the answer that I'm looking for. Or maybe it's something I looked over, but I'll get into that. We'll talk about it on another video. But as far as Angel Reese, though, I want to see her continue to work hard. Don't worry about what nobody thinks. Nobody, don't worry about what people say. Just know a lot of people they saw you. I want her to remember this. Just always remember this. You went out, you would see the expectations, you broke records, and a lot of people still questioning, are you a good player? And I want her to keep that in mind. All the people that still joking, made all those compilation videos, you know, and underestimate. And you got a lot of people that you just can't take serious that don't really know basketball like that. But at the end of the day, don't do it for just them, do it for you, like she said. But you know the great ones always do? The great ones always use doubters, haters, and if they don't have doubters, they'll find a way. Like Kobe and Michael Jordan, they used to find any little thing to give them some kind of edge, because you need that edge. In order to be a great, I'm talking about great, I'm talking about the very, very best. You need that edge. You need people to tell you you're not this, you're not that. Keeps you motivated. It's always good. But you always want to prove to yourself. You don't need nobody else to tell you anything. But I trust her hard work. I know she's capable of correcting anything that she's not good at or whatever area she feel like she needs to prove. First thing she did was acknowledge it in the exit interview. In order to improve in something, you have to acknowledge what you're not good at. So that's where you take the next step. When you start acknowledging what you're not good at, you start taking accountability at things you're not getting done. That's how you get better. So shout out to Angel Reese. I'm definitely backing her with that. Let me know what y'all think. Get in the comment section, light it up. I'm out of here.